Rise to Power movement. The building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. Our cash app is on the screen. $ RIZE 1M. Hit the cash app. $ RIZE 1M. Support the Rise to Power movement. The building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. Rise to Power movement. The building of the poor man's empire. We walk by faith, calling those things that be not, if though we were, speaking to poverty, to be removed from this place, and calling for prosperity to come to this place. Believe and receive. $1 million is the quote for the investing of the little man Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. We are accepting all contributions and donations from the least to the greatest, starting from those who are rejected in the spotless to those who are noble, honored, and dignified. $1 million is the quote for the busting of the little man Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. This is a POTS, prosperity and process production. The book is big. The chapter is 1 million. The author is Rise to Power movement. The building of the poor man's empire. I am not your enemy. I am your friend. This is Rise, baby. Rise to Power movement. The building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. Hit the cash app. $ RIZE 1M. Support the Rise to Power movement. The building of the poor man's empire. This is a POTS, prosperity and process production. Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. I greet you, brothers, and you beautiful sisters, in the spirit of love, in the fruit of peace, the unity of faith, believing and receiving. $1 million is the quota for the investing of the little man Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. We're going to be brief with it today, and we're going to address Joe Biden in his address to the nation. First of all, he did not ace it. He did not nail it. There's no way that a descendant of slave who has been denied reparation checks can say that Joe Biden aced his address to the nation. He nailed it. No, he didn't. He didn't ace it. He didn't nail it. How can you say that he aced it and he nailed it, and he neglected, omitted, to say anything about reparation checks for the descendants of slave? Reparation checks for the descendants of slave was not on Joe Biden's agenda. It was not on his agenda. It was not on Kamala Harris' agenda. So we cannot say the combination of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, that they aced that address to the nation. No, they didn't nail it. They didn't nail it. We could not say that they aced it and nailed it. The Rise to Power movement, let me make that perfectly clear. The Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire, could never say that Joe Biden aced his address to the nation and he nailed it in reparation checks for the descendants of slaves was totally neglected. It was omitted. That's right. Now, where is the rapper Ice Cube? Where's this fella at that was trying to join forces with the Trump organization to do something for black people? Where is Ice Cube today? Ice Cube was stunned in front. He was faking and snaking, right? He's another one. He's going to use his celebrity status, his celebrity influence, right? To try to get the black man to go to the poll and vote for Trump. When it comes to reparation checks for the descendant of slaves, Donald Trump was a total failure to the black man and the black woman, the black child in America. And if you had a damn black pit bull, he was a total failure to your black pit bull. He was a total failure, right? No doubt about it, it is obvious that Joe Biden is the lesser evil of the two. He is the lesser evil. But we can't say Joe Biden aced his address to the nation and reparation checks for the descendants of slaves was just totally neglected. Just totally omitted. We can't say he aced it. We can't say that he nailed it when he have neglected the descendants of slaves. We can't say he nailed it. We can't say he aced it. No, we can never say that. Right? Now, some of y'all jumped up and down because he said he was doing something for HBCUs. A lot of us don't even graduate. Nevertheless, to consider college, we don't even graduate. So that is not benefiting all descendants of slaves. It's not benefiting for all descendants of slaves. Because some of us, we don't even graduate. We don't make it to college, right? We need a bill to come forth, right? If Joe Biden is going to run a second term, we need a bill to come forth, right? And it needs to be passed. Reparation checks for the descendants of slaves. A total of $5 million. $5 million, right? But you don't have to give us the $5 million at one time. At least give us $3,000 or $3,500 a month until the debt is paid in full, right? Now, some of you Negroes, you're going to be against that, but let me tell you something. You're not getting nothing now. You're not getting nothing now, right? At least he could double up, like they say that what? You got to make twice the rent. The average price of an apartment, whatever the average price is, townhouse is. Maybe we might need to go with a townhouse. So that way, you know, you're getting in something decent. You're getting in something decent, right? If it's 700 or 800, right? Whatever it is, we at least need to triple that. That needs to be tripled. It needs to be tripled. So you know that, hey, you have enough to get in a decent place, right? And you have enough to keep your utilities going, get your nice automobile, right? I'm pretty sure an additional $3,500 to $4,000 a month to what you make now on a job, right? I'm pretty sure that could help a lot of black families. They could do more for black families than just throwing money toward a HBCU, and a majority of us don't even go to a college. You don't go to no college, right? It's enough of that. This day and time, the people that, hey, you got to have more than just a college education. You got to have more than that. A college education mostly is to please other people. That's just like you putting rims on a car. Once you get inside, you can't see it. Folks on the outside can see it. The education, it may benefit you, but at most too, if you don't have your own business, then your education is to please somebody else, right? It is to please somebody else. I think that saying has ran its course. Stay in school. Get a good education. Because if you stay in school and get a good education, your chances are much greater in landing a good paying job. And once you launch this good paying job, subsequently you become a possessor of good money. Now this may be a reality to some, but it's not a reality to all. And if it is a reality to you, you stingy. You stingy with it. You know you stingy. You tight-fisted and you stingy. If it is a reality to you, you stayed in school, you got a good education, and it has paid off for you. It has paid off for you financially. But you tight-fisted and you stingy with it. I guarantee you, you have never donated not one dime to the cause of some of these organizations, right? That is trying to run businesses, that is trying to do something for people who are hungry, people who are homeless. You haven't done nothing. You haven't done nothing. You tight-fisted and you stingy with it. But this is where the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire come in at. We're not going to be tight-fisted and stingy. We want the hungry to be fed. We want to give drink to those who are thirsty. We want to provide a place of shelter for those who are homeless. We want to open a financial institution because we know we can't build a house. So we are positioning ourselves to finance a house for you at a low interest rate. We know we can't make a car. So we are positioning ourselves to finance a car for you at a low interest rate. Am I clear? Do you understand me? Do y'all hear me today? This is the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. We are accepting all contributions and donations, from the least to the greatest, starting from those who are rejected and despised to those who are those honored and dignified. $1 million is the quota for the investing of the little man Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. Our cash app is on the screen. $RIZE1M. Hit the cash app. $RIZE1M. Support the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. We walk by faith, calling those things would be not, if those we were, speaking to poverty, to be removed from this place, and calling the prosperity to come to this place. Believe and receive. $1 million is the goal for the investing of the little man Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. We are accepting all contributions and donations from the least to the greatest, starting from those who are rejected and despised to those who are noble, honored, and dignified. $1 million is the goal for the investing of the little man Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. This is a arts, prosperity, and process production. Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. The book is vision. The chapter is 1 million. The author is Rise. Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. Cash app is on the screen. $RIZE1M. I am not your enemy. I am your friend. This is Rise, baby. Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. dollar sign R-I-Z-E 1M. Hit the cash out, dollar sign R-I-Z-E 1M. Support the Rise of Power movement, the building of the poor man's